recently. Chelsea, they're going to be fighting for their lives because obviously we've slapped their head like good boys for about 4 or 5 years now, where all they have to do is keep on saying, yeah, we're a Conference League and the Donald Trump Award trophy, whatever certificate they won in the So like they're obviously they're desperate to get that win finally. There, I've seen them posting the clips of Timber and Maresca and whatnot. Like they clearly, it means a lot to them.
That's their Brentford. That's their Brentford moment with the Tony thing.
Yeah. So if we can just get through that, then obviously Brentford, you'd like to think, we can deal with them long throws at home. We'll be all right. Villa away, suddenly they're good again, bro. It was
annoying, isn't it? Annoying.
Everybody eats team, and then now they're good again, bro. Like, what's your problem? And then Wolves, you should, if we're not beating Wolves, then pack up
respectfully to Wolves, you probably have a new manager, and there might be new managerial bounce kind of chat.
There's no amount of bounce that can beat this team.
That's an everybody eats game. 3 points, bare goals, even a couple man that need goals, like the Kais, the Yokerezes, them kind of games. That's where you boost up your statistics for the end of the season.
Yeah.
I can't lie to you. Yeah, I said this to you on the last live stream. Of course, these are all big games. We're gonna have to earn the right to play. We don't know how we're gonna navigate the squad. With there's big questions for Arteta if he rotates or not. All of that kind of jazz. Yeah, and I know against the top 6 by our own standards, we ain't really done our thing this year, but I do think it's the bogey teams that scare me. Because I said this to you last week, yeah. When you look at the run of games, obviously ignoring Prague and things like that, and it's not to discredit these teams because they're all good, but I'm sure people can see, like, we've had the Newcastles, the Brightons, the Palaces, Fulham away, West Ham at home. This was the run of games that made me a bit more shook, if that makes sense. And we've navigated it. And now I'm on like, bring it. It's like, you want to fight me? Let's do this, innit? North London. This might sound mad, but in these 3 games, there's scope for rotation. I reckon he does it against Bayern. Obviously, we dropped points against Sunderland, and we touched on City could make ground. But of the 3 teams, I can't lie. Spurs is the one that you could probably not heavily rotate, but you could probably rotate and still do a thing. I've seen worse teams slap them.
That's the first game as well. Don't boy.
That's why I said it's madness. So I'm not on it.
No. If like the plan is, looking at this right now, Bayern again. You go with like a strong team, obviously, because again you want to win, and it just for me right now after what they done to PSG, I'd put them as best in Europe right now personally. The way that they
I don't want that pressure. They're the best team in
Europe. By the ears, they cooked. I'm hoping, if I'm not mistaken, that same match day or whatever, Chelsea are facing Barca, innit? I think, or maybe it's the week after. I'm not sure.
But you're not wrong.
I think they got Barca, so I'm hoping. And Chelsea and Tottenham, they both need the Champions League points as well, whereas we are kind of secure per se. So I'm hoping Chelsea go all out against Barca. It's a big glamour tie, and then
with history as well.
You know what I mean? If it so happens that maybe a couple of little things happen, I'm not going to mention them. Then we might be all right for the weekend. So yeah, I'd probably, when I say rotate though, I mean like the rotation where boom, you swap out a Calafiori for a Skelly. And you don't
that stuff. Not like we're playing in a League Cup.
Yeah. Like a Mosquera for Saliba. Like just 3 or 4 changes that guys are fully amped up and rested for the Chelsea game.
A part of me is saying, fuck that, man. You man I know it can't be like this, but fuck that. You man play football, bro. I know you know I don't feel like this, but you don't get paid a lot of money. You're on it. There's people going to work, paying bills, bro. You man do your thing, but obviously there's going to be rotation. The only thing, and I agree that the cute and clever rotation against Bayern, it just suddenly dawned on me, as you said, Bayern, best team in Europe at the moment. So can we really afford to rotate? And then obviously, God forbid, that game there goes left. We should be beating Club Brugge. But I'm sure everybody saw that draw against Barca. Like, boy.
No, Brugge are very, very strong at home, for sure. But we still
we're going to the Lions then.
Yeah. But again, I think we got enough to salvage something against Bayern. But again, to be honest, I don't know how seriously Bayern will take it, because they might go all out again, because in their league, I mean, they can just do whatever.
They've wrapped it, innit? Yeah,
they won the league already, so they might take it extremely seriously and say, you know what, let's go for blood here. Let's make a statement to the whole of Europe that, like, the PSG thing weren't a fluke. Big up Arsenal defending, but we're not the ones. So maybe they might go crazy. I don't know. Again, if we had the luxury, we'd love to play. Just say, you know what, the best possible 11. You man, let's keep on playing until someone goes down, and then big up your thing. We'll swap you out. But that's not realistically how football is. Do you know what I mean?
How life plans out, man.
Yeah, like it's not like let's say if you're playing FIFA career mode or whatever, you can just play your best team, best team, best team. As soon as someone gets injured, okay, now you sub out. So you do it like after it's happened. So I'm just hoping that, yeah, we get some players back for Bayern, definitely, right? That should be doable. And then let's see how it goes. If we can get through, like I said, Spurs and Chelsea with 6 points, then
we're moving to them, man. Fuck them, man. 4 to 6 points is loading. And again, who am I? I'm just an Arsenal
4
fan.
is not acceptable. I don't like 4. 4 doesn't make Sunderland calm. 6 would be like, okay, you know what?
No. We need 6, but 4 is a thing where I could say, all right, like I can sleep good. I want 6. I demand 6.
Sleep good. I wouldn't sleep good because City are going to keep winning their games.
Bro,
they're going to go away Newcastle and get 3 again.
Tranquilo, man. We're doing them. You heard it here first. We're beating Man City at the Etihad. You lot don't see this is part of the movie. You thought everyone watches movies, yeah? It don't always go well like that. It starts a bit shaky, then it looks lit, then there's a bit of shenanigans going on. Trust me, we're winning at the Etihad. We ain't done that since Francis Coquelin and Santi, bro. We've got them. And you know what? You can't go back in time, yeah. But I would be even more bullish if we beat City at the Emirates. If we took 4 points off Liverpool and City, I'd be looking at it a bit more. Well, every game you got to earn the right to win. For me personally, North London derby, I don't think any Arsenal fan needs to waste time on that. Anytime you don't win that, it's heartbreaking. We need to win that. They don't have a good record at the Emirates. Long may that continue. There's a golfing class between the two sides. Clearly, like even if like both of us, we don't do the name brand thing, but you put their 11 out, you put ours out. Come on, man, we should be putting belt to us. Chelsea, beyond the obvious, I've not been happy with the last 2 trips to Stamford Bridge in the Premier League, so I need to see better. Villa, you touched on it. They're finding their form. You know, Emre and the connotations with Arsenal. It is one of those games. If I'm honest with you, and banter aside, rivalry aside, agenda aside, every game is difficult, all that kind of stuff, yeah. But there was 2 games that whether the games before, the games I haven't mentioned, they go left or right, yeah. There's probably two games that have my, if I could say I don't think I'm nervous, but if I was nervous or I was a bit apprehensive, I'd say Brentford at home. I don't know why, but I'd say Brentford at home and I'd say Everton away. I know it's not the Goodison Park, but they're the games I'm like, ooh, that's the only ones I'm kind of shook of, if I'm honest, bro.
Oh, to be fair, I don't see the 2, but so is that below? Okay, now I see. All right, I didn't see that one because the message was there.
Yeah, it's my bad. 1 and 2.
Well, good news is, if you were not aware, Skilliman and Ndiaye, he's going AFCON. So that's one massive part of the squad gone.
He's in my FPL. He's going to have to come out, but...
Yeah, so he'll be gone. So don't worry about that one. Again, it's still like they're very strong at home and that, but that's a big factor for them. So should be less apprehensive. Have I helped you a little bit there? Do you feel a little bit more calm?
Helped me a little bit, but the whole David Moyes versus Arteta, I don't know. It's always a bit shaky when we play Moyes. I can't lie.
No, of course. But that's a big component of what has made them so good this year so far. So for me, I didn't see the Everton thing, so I was counting it up until Wolves. Out of those 15, I will be satisfied with a 13, and the 1 comes at Villa. That's what I'll say. You know what? I can be happy with that. If I get that, I'll be satisfied. Like then I'll feel like, okay, the league, big up everyone. You done your thing, but
if we come out with that points kind of tally that you said into the new year, I don't even want to we'll do January on another stream, but lad. And even that's nasty by the Premier League.
Bro, when does it get nice? Like
it doesn't get nice, but like Villa twice in a month. And then look at
January. This is what I mean. The whole vibe changes when you get 1 draw, bro. You start looking at every game like, you know what? That's a tricky game, bro.
Bournemouth away.
2 weeks ago, we're saying, right, every game, boom, clean sheet, win.
This is nasty as well. Don't get it twisted. This is kind of nasty as well. Bournemouth away, Liverpool at home, Forest away. Like, don't get twisted. I've got all the confidence that we can win. I know we can't win them all yet, but like, we're not shaky like that. But you're like, ooh, like I'm sure every Arsenal fan at some point you browse the table, the fixture calendar list, and normally you can see a little run. Like, okay,
let's bang like 5 wins here. You know what I mean?
That's not here. Like, it's not in all what we've looked at. It's not really in February. Like, it's not really there in March and May. Even May. This is what I mean. It's part of
May's kind of no. I don't even like it. There's no month that I like here. You know.
VAR. There's no way I can allow you to do that. It's nasty.
Hold on though. 9th May. That's my birthday as well. Is that the second last game? Yeah. Or third last game. Third last.
Third last game. Wait. Playing on your birthdays. We know who we're blaming if it goes left, you know. We know who we're blaming.
I'm thinking the opposite. I'm thinking, ooh, is that the day that we wrap it up? Yeah.
Bang your judge, bro. Bang your judge, bro. Like,
you know, I didn't even know it was a day. Fairs.
But this is what I mean. It's part of the movie. Like, this is why we might do it. Look at the movie. You got Bournemouth at home, like away. You got Newcastle and the Eddie Howe stuff. We've had times where the Fulham games have gone shaky. City at the Etihad, we're winning that. Are we playing on my birthday? Oh, thank the Lord. We're not playing on my dad's birthday, to be fair. But we're not playing on my birthday. Palace away. Eze, bittersweet. He scored and that. And we've won the title. We don't want to celebrate.
Yeah, you know when City won the league? Yeah, and Nasri and Cisse and everyone from QPR just, bro, come and celebrate with us, man. Palace, we welcome you with open arms, man.
We welcome you with open arms,
Bring
man.
your FA Cup even as well if you want, bro. No problem.
Literally, big up our little bros, man. If you got any Ezes and Elises and all those things, let us know. You had a question, yeah. I've heard someone. I've done someone dirty. Smash the like button and subscribe to a menu. You had a question. I've done someone dirty, man. They had a question for you. I think it was Sadiq. My bad. I'll find it, man. I'll find it. I ain't gonna do you like that. He asked something about January. Sadiq, if you're there, yeah. Oh, there it is. Don't worry. Emenya, what position would you strengthen in January if you had an £80 million budget?
Ooh, 80 million at my disposal. I go and I collect. See, this is the issue, yeah. Because he said 80 million. That's a lot of money.
Views on the rate.
If it was like a little 20, 30 M's, I would have said go get like a solid 8. All right, to just bolster the midfield a little bit. But 80 mil, you might as well get me a left winger, bro. I can't lie, man.
Oh, you saved yourself. Just when I lose hope in you, like, yes.
Nah, you might as well get me a left winger, bro. No, well, I mean, the what left winger, I don't know per se, because again, I don't know how much like a Leao would cost. I don't know how much any left winger would cost at the moment.
We can actually look. Like, obviously, I know. I mean, he did get he got the David Ornstein co-sign. I don't know if he's credible or whatever, but if I give him the benefit of the doubt and Semenyo's asked to leave Bournemouth in January, which, considering you signed a new deal, I don't really believe. Does your 8 million go away?
People sign deals to make sure that they're like, as a respecting. Like, yo, I'm going to sign the deal, but you're going to let me cut for 50, 60, whatever.
Apparently, there's a release clause there as well. But why would you want to pay that if you could negotiate?
I don't know. If I have that money available, again, I repeat, I don't know where Berta's getting the piece from because we already spent quite a lot.
One of the wallets.
Bro, Satin got sold. I don't know who or what got sold, but fair play. I don't know if we even have that 80 million. But yeah, I do think, depending on what's happening in January as well with injuries and whatnot, I think a left winger, someone that is quick, that is direct, just add that fresh impetus again where for the final 4 months, everyone's on their toes. Nobody's spot is safe.
It lifts us.
It's a new dynamic to add to the team. The fans are excited again. Because, you know, like, especially this season and last season as well, where the expectation is to win every game. The stadium's a little bit too flat for my liking. I keep on saying it because you go in, you expect to win. And if you haven't scored in 20 minutes, you start huffing and puffing at every pass. A new signing,
but that's just enough, though.
Elevates the vibes and the mood a lot. So yeah, I'd say a left winger if I had the choice.
But would you put the 80 million down on Semenyo? Apparently he's got a 75 million release clause, so you'd have 5 million to put in your bank.
I'll take the 5 mil, mate. No problem. That would do me more than fine.
What about Mr. Rodrigo? Because there are some rumors that he's available for 90 million. And again, I don't know for credibility.
Don't save him. He don't want to be saved. Leave the brother there, man. I can't lie. I rated him, bro. But you know, for me, I got cooked for this actually on SDS. I was speaking about Sesko as a mentality per se. And Rodrigo's thing, he's giving me the same kind of vibes, bro, where it's like, brother, can I really get behind you when they've made it clear to you they don't rate your thing? You're not going to be playing.
And you're just going to cry about Real Madrid.
Yeah, and you're just there posting on your Instagram that you're in the gym all the time. Bro, we don't care. Like, they don't rate you and you're still begging it. Like, just leave, bro. Go to somewhere where they're going to rate you. Instead, he's staying there just being a beg. So, unfortunately...
Doesn't want to leave the toxic relationship. He doesn't think he could do better.
Yeah, so it's like, you know what I mean? I need to have a bit of mental fortitude to you. You know what I mean? We're in a title race here. I don't want someone that's going to be there thinking about, you know, life back in Madrid the whole time, man. Allow it, bro.
Oh my God, I miss her. Get over it, man. She's getting doggy by next, man. Rodrigo, come to our team. I see Vinicius training at the Emirates. I hear rumors that Vinicius wants to leave.
Mm.
You know where I'm going with this.
See that one? He is an interesting one because obviously when he failed the Ballon d'Or thing, he definitely kind of threw his toes at the pram. He played a lot worse for the next year. But you know, when Vinny feels like it, that's a demon there, bro. That is like.
But do you think it's an ego problem? Because some people sit there and say, "Oh my God, he's got an ego. Arteta, not gonna like, he's gonna be a headache for Arteta." All that kind of jazz.
I leave that one for Arteta to decide. To be fair, I know that if they have that conversation, he will decide pretty early.
Magalhaes will tell him, "Relax, man."
Yeah, he'll tell you, yo, behave. Like when you come, like just behave in it. Give him a little pep talk beforehand. Like, yo, when you speak to him, just try to like little respect.
Granted, we're not Real Madrid, but behave yourself, bro. This ain't.
Yeah,
I don't know what you think this is. It's not that.
I mean, if he is to leave Madrid, there's not a lot of like, you know, huge options.
City, PSG, right? Saudi, this kind of stuff.
Yeah, aside from Saudi, in terms of like wanting to be at like a serious, you know, European club, PSG have got Fixture, they've got Barcola on the left. You can argue Dembele can play on the left as well. City, they could go City, but obviously right here, right now, Doku has started to show signs of I guess like a Vinny type
Liverpool. Just based on the fact that they've been spending bread.
The thing is, Liverpool could do with him, but their problem is they've got someone who was one of the best performers last year, Gakpo, on the left, Wirtz, who likes to play on the left. They've got Isak and Ekitike, both of whom cannot play at the same time, so one of them will have to go on the left. So when you have like 4 or 5 brothers that can play on the left, again, I don't think Vinny would have been the guy before signing all of these like Isak, Ekitike. Do you know what I mean? Now it's like position-wise, it don't really make that much sense. You could argue like if Chelsea got good again, he would be a good
even
option.
Them, they got their bread. They'll be there trying to get him.
Yeah, but they are doing their under 23 FM thing, innit? Like just buy 400 players and then hope that like 3 of them bang. So it would be a decent one, but yeah, I don't see it happening, to be honest.
What are you saying for Liadis?
I like him. I'd be down for it. The only thing is, again, I do want, like, if it's purely down to me, I would want someone that is like more of a touchline winger, right? It's such as someone that's
proper inside forward.
Yeah, Yildiz, this thing is like he's a fantastic footballer, right? He's very techy. He's got a good shot on him as well, but he likes to play more on the inside, right? You can argue more, even close to being like a 10, but he doesn't play as a 10. He will kind of drift off from the left, whereas I want someone that's going to stretch defenses. Do you get it? Yildiz is more like occupy the pockets. He's not going to run in behind, you know, right backs or right centre backs. So as good as he is, and hey, I'm not going to say I don't want him. I'll definitely take him. But if you're asking me for one of them, and that's true to be fair, that you know, another valid point is I rate it when players are begging it to come to the club because they're going to give you that extra temp. You know what I mean? So like Arsenal, so they're going to give you that extra percentage at times where, you know, other people may just think, you know what, nah, man.
And they want to be here. We're not doing them a favor. I don't want no one here to do. I don't think any club deserves people that think they're doing them a favor, which is probably my thing with Rodrigo. Of course, if he left and he got the hump about Real Madrid and he's considered this all over and, you know, new beginnings, great. But I don't want you to cry about Real Madrid. I don't want you. Obviously, we know we're not Real Madrid, but I don't want you to think just because you've been at Real Madrid for the vast majority of your footballing career, well, yeah, for the vast majority of it, I don't want you to think, oh, I've done this at Real Madrid, no one can tell me nothing. And I'm not, to be fair, I don't know you from nowhere, innit? Like, we're just going off what we see, because to us as fans, it's like Real Madrid are always trying to shot you. You're a player that they kind of might sacrifice. I know Vinicius is linked with moves away, but they'll sacrifice you to kind of keep Mbappe and Vinicius sweet. Like, I don't really want that, but if you know what, better make it happen if you can, man. Semenyo, I agree with the Semenyo quotes. I just don't know how much we rate Semenyo, and even for me, like, I mean, it's not my money. Football's gone mad, but loosely, once we start getting past the 60-ish million M's kind of mark, I'm like, yeah, Semenyo, either Bournemouth got to play ball, or I'm not really on it still. I'll be real.
I hear it. You need a bit of Champions League experience in there for that kind of bread as well.
This is what I'm saying. Like you said, he'd beg it to come here. He wants to sign, his step up, Arsenal fan, kind of shades of Eze, Premier League proven. The way Bournemouth and Arsenal play, they're very different, but some of the intangibles are quite similar. It would work. It's just a price thing, innit? Just because I like a player don't mean I'm underpriced. There are some rumors that, you know, AC Milan are willing to sell Leao for as low as 80 million euros. So what's that? 70 million odd pounds?
Yeah,
You doing that?
I think so, I think
But
so.
is he the guy like that though, man? I feel people overrate Leao. He's cold, but you're flashing the pan type of guy, like.
But you know who, prior to the last couple of years, was known as being the kind of person to get the best out of flashing the pan type guys? It's the guy on your screen there when he was even at City. You look at what the wingers started doing. So a lot of them were giving him credit for that as well.
Yeah.
So if I know that you have the natural ability already, I trust him to get the best out of someone like that, right? There's other wingers that we know.
Attacking ranks, ain't we got that already though?
What do you mean?
Like, we already got players that they're not bad, but there's a lot of guys that we don't know what we're getting from. And what I mean by that is, obviously, Saka needs to start putting the goals in. But last couple of years, he's done that. We like Madueke, you're part of the squad, but goals, we don't know. Gyökeres, I got all the faith. We don't know. Jesus ain't really done that. Trossard, sweet moment at this moment in time, but you and Martinelli are probably in that. So as much as it's Agassiz and Leao and this and that, could you argue he's more like it's getting another one from the same hymn sheet type of thing?
No, I'll tell you why it's not the same hymn sheet, because we're talking about players at their best or whatever. If you, on the left wing, if you put all three at their best, yeah, Trossard, Martinelli, and Leao, it's light years difference, bro. Now, I'm not saying Leao's going to be at his best every game. Of course, that's not going to be the case. But, like, the point that you raised was, like, when they're all fit and firing and they're cooking, bro, there's a big gap. I can't lie. Like, Leao is not in that kind of conversation. Now, when you take it to over a 38-game season, what he has done and has produced, yeah, it's been a couple years since he was like, I think he won Serie A MVP 2022 or 3. One of those.
That leaves Buki for attackers, man. Like Xerxes, Højlund, it's a bit fugazi over them sides.
It is, but I seen him do it in Champions League as well, and with my two eyes in the flesh as well. I've seen him.
Oh, sorry.
No, because it adds to it. When you see someone do something with your own eyes, you know that like you can rely on them. There's something there where I know you're not just like going to be a guy that maybe has like a purple patch or whatever. We know he's good. I seen him against my own country in the World Cup. He came off the bench for Portugal and started bagging straight away. And then they were saying, "Oh, start this."
What, Lithuania? Oh, sorry, Ghana. It couldn't be done.
First and foremost, I'm not from Lithuania. So see, my man, that's not even my dog. You don't even know my country. You don't even know my countries.
We need
it's
this.
Cool, though. It's cool though. It's cool though. He went to go and do a quick little Google search.
Why say it?
Yeah, but nah. So when he bagged against Ghana again, it's like everyone knows how good he is. So I don't think it's the same level as
Suarez,
Trossard. I mean, you can do that all you want, but go and Google Suarez Ghana 2022 and look at the pictures. It's him crying. That's it. I won. Type in Luis Suarez 2022 Ghana Uruguay. The photographs is him like that on the bench, crying. His tears are flowing, bro. I know because I made that my profile picture for like 2 months. So yeah, say whatever.
I would pay good money to see Luis Suarez get off a plane in Ghana. You know,
he wouldn't get off the plane, bro. That's it. He wouldn't get off the plane. They'll remove, the stairs that like they come and put the stairs.
He need the elite security, bro.
They'll swipe that. He's not going nowhere, man.
Would you make of this as well? Because I've big up Ricky, and I've answered this before, but Emmanuel and DG, there were rumors of Barca wanted Odegaard for 70 million. I don't know how true. If in January you had 70 million plus 80 million from the earlier question, would you take that and what would you do with it? I wouldn't sell Odegaard in January personally.
Nah.
No, I'll just be with the Emmanuel thing, like Semenyo, Leao, just try to do that anyways.
Yeah, not for that kind of bread, to be honest with you as well. Like that's the captain. That's very destabilizing as well. Therefore, not a January thing. Like, maybe it's something that you can think about for 80, 90 in like a summer where you're like, okay, we've done this or we haven't done this. Let's see what happens. But no, I'm not selling Odegaard, bro. He's far too important. We've seen it in little spells this season, even though, yeah, he kept on getting subbed in the first 20, 30 minutes or whatever. And that's my captain now, man. That's my buddy. So me and him, we go way back, man. We go way back.
And for me, I'm not on it because it's too much selling. And I'm not selling Odegaard anyways, but every player has a price. If he says he wants to cut or the club want to sell it, my hands are tied. But I still think Odegaard's got more to give. I think he's a good player. Even if I was to consider, fuck that, he's gone. I don't really want to do the whole selling man in January. So I feel it's all fun and games saying Martinelli's gone, Trossard's gone. If you get an offer for this one and that one, it's too much. Jesus, it's too much turnover, man. What do you think of this? Should we be selling Saka? P, you're onto Saka, innit? Should we
Bro,
be
I don't even
selling
want to read the
Saka?
rest of the question, man.
No, but let's
Let's
hear it out. For me, I know I'm not selling Saka under any circumstances unless you get some crazy money. But should we be selling Saka and buying a new superstar for his position? Have you seen his GA since his hamstring injuries? He might not be the same Saka as before the injuries. What is wrong there? Saka will be back, man. He's God's favorite, man. Little chilly to the world and back. He's not getting sold.
Ask him, as dumb as a question it is that I'm reading, ask him who is a superstar for his position that he wants to sign instead. And then
we're not getting Elise and them, man.
There aren't, bro. There's not options like that, bro. You're not getting Yamal, so therefore that's it. List over.
Exactly. Myth.
List over. Myth. So yeah, well done.
Bro, there's so many players that could leave before Bukayo. Bukayo's here to the end, man. Like, loyalty means something to me, man. This guy was performing for us when we was playing him left back, and respectfully to the players at the time and the players now, and take nothing away from our existing players. I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's easier to stand up for the football club when everything's going relatively well, when we're in a new kind of dimension. Them times there, Saka was doing it, there was like 2 man on it. Everyone else was a bit of a pussycat. So yeah, forget that. And even that, where's the loyalty? I know there's no loyalty in football. Saka has played for this club and done the most. What? Because he's having a barren patch, if you want to call it that. And it's not even that we're going to snake him. I hear the hamstring concerns, and we'll have to see. But I'm cool with Saka, man. I'm cool. He's our boy, innit? Like, he's our boy, innit?
He's going nowhere.
Not going nowhere, man. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask you as well. Therefore went over that. I mean, what do you think of this? Maurizio Micheli has agreed to join Arsenal as part of the recruitment team under director Andrea Berta. He did an excellent job at Napoli. I think he was instrumental in like finding like the hamshakes and the carrot skeelers and all of those kind of things. Like, what do you make of this? Because if he's anything like Berta,
you know what it is? It's the same thing. I'm sure we had something in summer where, man are asking my thoughts on Berta, bro. I don't know these dudes. Like, I'm not going to pretend that I know exactly what they do or what they don't do. All I can say is, hey, we spoke about 60, 70, 80 million. You want to go grab me Osimhen? Make the call, bro. Make the call. Make the call. Bring me Osimhen and I'm good, man. But realistically, unless you're like a super nerd, no one actually knows exactly what this guy will contribute, what he'll offer. He's not a player that we watch him for 90 minutes and he can, form opinions. So big up his thing. If Berta rates him, if Arteta rates him, I rate him, but I'm not going to give you like some in-depth analysis, you know what I mean? So,
facts.
Good luck to him.
For me, it's a thing where, like you said, man, I'm going to act like I follow his whole life. But when you hear Andrea Berta, you heard Atletico Madrid. They're like, Real Madrid and Barca are expected to win La Liga, but he was making smart recruitments. He helped in his own way, helping them to win a battle in a war, if that makes sense. When I look at this guy just from browsing, and if you've helped Napoli find the stars of tomorrow and sell them for big money and find hidden gems, I'm on that. I want to ask, who doesn't want players of Declan Rice's ilk, 105 million and this and that? Equally, if you can find some random Joe Blogs that at the time of signing for us, we're not waffling about, and they come into our club and do a mad thing for us, and I'm happy for it. And me and you spoke about it last week. Yeah, one thing I think we could do is also bring in players that might not necessarily make the grade. Like, you might find some random Joe Blogs who you signed for 3 million, not Marquinhos. You signed for 3 million. He's not quite good enough. That 3 million is turned into 30. It helps us. And then you throw in Hayland. If you could do that with a couple of them, Bob's your uncle. So, like you said, if Arteta rates him, if Berta rates him, I rate him. Like, and let's just keep maneuvering how we've been maneuvering people. People, one more question before we get out of here, man. Someone drop a question, man. But until that, because I cheated the game, let me ask him, man, would you rest Saka more? He does look like he's not on it. Hey, P is on to Saka today, innit? On to him.
I don't know what I'll go on there, man. You just have to just take it easy, bro. Like, we're not putting him in 3-game rest or whatever it is that you've asked for, man. So, no. All the best games, I would like to play Bukayo Saka, please. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Simple as that, man. Of course, I would like to. I say the rest thing subjectively. Of course, we have a duty of care if you can rest Saka and an occasional start here and there. But the first thing is 3 points. Are we better with Bukayo Saka on the pitch? Anyone who says no, you can't be an Arsenal fan. It's as simple as that. If we had a Yalmao or an Elise or someone in the squad that can fight Saka for that, we'd love that, innit? The only time I'm entertaining anything close to Saka being rested is if Madueke is prepared to like clock in for a shift, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, apart from that, I don't want to hear it, man. All right, last question then. Emmanuel, would you take your boy Cherky at Arsenal instead of Odegaard at Cam? Oh,
Nah, Shirky's my guy, but the thing is, like, you're looking at, again, I don't call them cams anyway, but regardless, they are two very different players, despite both being, let's say, attacking midfielders or 10s or whatever. Odegaard, he's an attacking 8 for us. He's someone that his responsibilities go far beyond just creating chances. You guys know how much I love Shirky, but his thing is just final ball every time, final ball. Make that pass to Erling Haaland to run and go crazy. We don't quite have Erling Haaland, unfortunately. And although we're not saying Shirky's lazy, he's definitely not like a lazy guy. But yeah, exactly. That's why that's the exact point. We're not like, he's not a cam or whatever you want to call it. So Odegaard's role is, bro, every time you see, whether it's on TV or at the Emirates, the first brother waving his arms like that every time is Odegaard, bro. He's waving his arms forward. Everyone, come on, press, come on, press. Shirky's not going to be the guy to do that. So I'd like him in general, but not in place.
yeah, and just be part of the squad, man. And ironically, Cherky's bread and butter is you want to give him a free role in midfield, but he could also do a shift on the right hand side. They're the man that you want us to get before they end up at City. Big player, big potential, all that kind of jazz, but there's nothing really there. What have you got here? Cherky or Eze? I'm gonna have to go with my
that last
Eze,
one, by the way.
Cherky.
There's only 2 correct answers. I want to see if you got the same as me. There's only 2 answers that this should be.
Let's read it out first. One
Yeah,
question.
it could be a third.
There's a couple still. One question: if you could add any 2 players from the Emirates era to the squad, who are you choosing?
For me, there's 2 immediately.
And I'm gonna throw this out there, like, you can't say Henry, you can't say Cesc Fabregas, you get dead.
Sorry, why can't we say Fabregas?
Because it's dead. It's a cop out. We both know we're gonna say.
That's not a cop out.
It is, because we both know we're gonna say.
Now we have one left. I wasn't gonna say Henry.
You've been asked this question before, bro. 100%, and you definitely said Cesc.
So I wasn't gonna say Henry though. Henry wasn't gonna be my, because Henry played.
No, I'm just saying that. Like, and 2 players. Say yours. And I need time to think. You know what? 10 seconds, people. 10 seconds.
Okay, so no Cesc then.
No Cesc, man.
Okay, then my whole thing changes. But cool. Then I'm gonna pick 2 attackers.
I got 3. I got 4. I can find 4.
I'm not bringing you 4. Shall I tell you mine?
Go on.
If you're not letting me have Fabregas, it was going to be Alexis Sanchez.
I'm with that.
He can play either left wing, can play as a 9. He can do both of them to a fantastic level. And then it was going to be Fabregas, but if not, if we're ignoring personal tax and life tax and whatnot, bring back Van Persie then, innit?
Ooh, I forgot about
if it's just purely footballistically, not about what happened afterwards.
You know what? That's Gyökeres as a backup. You know what? Marino and Havertz. I can't lie. Yeah,
we got your thing.
That's a shout. I forgot about him. I went Alexis, Aubameyang, Santi Cazorla, and this is a left field choice. But we were speaking about Benjamin White. If Ben White truly wanted to go, Sagna.
Allow it, man. I'm not wasting, big up Sanya, but I'm not wasting like all these 20 years at Emirates on a right back, bro.
Bro, could you imagine? Whoa. Timber, Sagna.
No, big up Sanya. No, big up Sanya. Cold baller, but like, we got Mosquera, but like, there's places that we're starving, bro. We are playing Mikel Merino as our striker, bro. Get me some strikers ASAP. To
be fair, you know what? VAR, Sagna. Sorry, my friend.
Yeah, big up your
Van Persie, Aubameyang, and Alexis Santi.
Yeah, what a 2 that is.
No Wilshere or Ramsey. Ramsey might cook in this system without Arteta, you know.
Allow it.
No Wilshere.
Bro, allow it, man.
Jack,
look at the levels that we're talking about, bro. Think of just Alexis Sanchez. Bro, will Wilshere start immediately?
Yeah.
No? Over who?
What? Odegaard, come out of that spot, rude boy. Are you going mad? Jack Wilshere.
I can't believe what I'm listening to, bro.
Jack Wilshere.
Hey, we love the outro, man.
You never watched him.
Bro.
You never watched him. You think I'm talking about Mark Randall? No. I don't know. Or Connor Henderson or something.
Brother, Wilshere is not starting for this Arsenal team. What are we talking about, bro?
Someone help me. Somebody please help me.
They're not going to help you. If they're sensible, they're not going to help you.
Zubimendi, Rice, Odegaard. Someone's coming up at that spot. And even if I'm, let me, Eze, I'm sorry, but you have to get thrown under the bus. At the moment, it's Eze, it's Rice, it's Zubimendi. Eze, it's left wing or nothing, rude boy. Rice can get moved to the right to allow Jack Wilshere in.
I think you're blinded by proper like A-Land and whatnot. Big up
Yeah.
Barca, you know what I mean? Big up all that, but allow it.
Wait. Let me ask you a question. Wait. Jack Wilshere and Odegaard at his best. What you think Odegaard don't come up out that spot? Seriously?
But both of them at their best. That's
Odegaard
the question you're asking.
Firing. Jack Wilshere is in his best. You don't think Odegaard's coming up out that spot?
He's not, bro. Odegaard's banging 15 goal seasons and he's pressing and he's getting the assists.
Idiot goals.
What do you mean idiot goals? He backed two against Chelsea that were bangers.
Barcelona. Your guy mad.
His prime is that you gave him that one game, yeah? That's
Super Jack. The best English talent we've produced since fucking Paul Scholes, mate.
There's brothers and Wayne Rooney, which is scary as well.
Man, look. Okay, Odegaard, but yeah, I just know who you lot don't know ballers, bro. Jack Wilshere had heart as well. Jackie boy. I can't believe it, but this is what football's about. Jackie Wilshere. Bro, this guy supports United. He's even saying respect Jack Wilshere. Wilshere at his best. Forget the injury thing. At his best.
I feel like I'm being trolled or something. Like
Jack Wilshere.